Good
But
evening.
the gold.
Gold.
Ew.
We're not in this for gold.
I mean,
I mean, I wouldn't say no to some gold.
Gold would be nice. We're in this for British pounds.
oh, okay. Heck yeah. The British pounds.
So I haven't really done a lot of off-screen grinding because there's still collectible things that have yet to be unlocked. So rather than go to a bunch of locations and then have to go back there again, I'll just save the grinding for later. I did upgrade the ship a couple times though.
Oh, that's fine.
But I also, as I was telling you guys, I sailed too close to the quest start location, so it immediately launched me into the cutscene. So we're gonna be jumping right into things.
All right.
Which is why I'm just sitting at the main menu right now.
Can't wait to begin in media res. Get right into it with Shay Cormac.
Yeah. This music's probably gonna be really loud.
No, it's fine.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. Who are we anymore?
We are 9%. I like that you can move around this void with no character.
Where are you going?
We're going to Albany.
Alright. It still doesn't make a lot of sense.
All right.
Oh, wait,
Well-
that was it?
Alright.
They had to give me a cutscene just to say, hey, you're in Albany now.
Dang it. And they had the year up, but I didn't even pay attention to it.
1754.
1754. So,
Ooh, hold on.
Ubisoft isn't memey enough, and this is too old to include that famous Albany expression, steamed hams, right?
Yeah. No, but there's the white mink.
Luxury pelts and
Complete
leather.
in no time.
I thought it was more of a Utica thing, though. I might have just from that. Who knows?
Alright. So why is this area restricted? What do they hate you here? Is it because
it's
it's
British.
just British?
Yeah, I'm French. Well, I'm Irish, but I'm working with French.
Same.
You sure as hell ain't working with the British.
Nope.
Brits out. Fuck them.
It's the reason why I'm allowed to, like, plunder British ships freely, and I don't get a bounty or anything in this game. Because we're at war.
Okay, that's an interesting twist on the mechanics.
Yep. All's fair in love and war.
I feel like that could be like that should be, you could do like allegiances thing and like have your, you know, hey, I'm cool with these people now, so I can plunder other ships.
Come see the fruits of our bountiful stop.
Excuse me.
Oh, we haven't been playing long enough, but I want to find out who the standout voice line is.
Yeah, I don't know for this game. I can't think of any.
So far, we've had
Yeah.
little kid going what?
There's also
Hold there!
an
Stop
orange
you!
restricted area here.
Another faction.
Oh, where
This is unacceptable!
This is unacceptable.
So are we on to Unity yet?
No.
Not yet.
Finish him off!
So after these guys are done, then we're just Unity.
After you kill these guys, Shay just looks at the screen and goes, Assassin's Creed 4.
so
Halt!
I
We
forget
need
what
to
the
have-
orange I know it like represents a different faction, but what
That
faction is
reminds me
it?
of
It's
Don't
they
give
don't
him
really
the
explain
satisfaction
it
of slipping
until
away.
later, but
Are you
it's
there
basically
again,
like supposed to be gangs.
Oh, okay. That explains like the character models you were fighting in there was, you know, the smuggler dudes.
Yeah.
too much of the layered silicate.
Albany City Hall.
Here it is.
Albany.
I think. I don't know which building. There it is.
That
It
looks the most City Hall-ish, yeah.
it sure is square. Oh, I think Albany is the city that's actually like it's half British and half gang. I think if you cross the river, it's like a different faction is in control.
So,
I could be wrong, but
so basically, we're in New York, and half the city is under control by gangs. I can't believe this game takes place in 1980.
Well, you know, it's those famous gangs in New York.
yeah.
New York State, not New York City.
Yeah, it is. You can see the orange people in the not restricted area on the other side of the river. And they're currently like yelling at each other on the bridge.
Oh man, they're having a relaxed spat.
Alright, so your objective is somewhere on the
Really mocking him.
Yeah.
open side.
Oh, don't lose him now.
We've already lost them.
Got a clear shot on that little shite.
Escaped their jurisdiction.
Done.
This game would be interesting if you could like cause trouble on one side and then go to the other side.
Yeah, that would be neat. So, the orange faction is... It's... They never, like, explicitly say that, hey, these are the assassins, but they're gangs that are working with the assassins.
Okay.
So that's why they're cool with me, generally.
And they, you know, incorporate your logo on their flag.
Yeah. There's a Templar map back here. Or is this a treasure map? I think this is a treasure map.
That's the way.
I like it.
Love how enthusiastic Shay is when he says things like that.
He's really into it.
Ooh. Okay. That's a cool animation for getting up in a wedge between a wall and a branch. I wasn't sure that was going to be an action you could complete.
Usually, if you can get to a like branch, or like within the split branches of a tree, usually you can climb further upward by doing that. Hey guys.
Hey, it's your friends.
You're here. The Congress is still in session. George Washington and his militia have fired on French troops under Jumonville. The French are calling it an act of war.
George Washington. You mean Lawrence's younger brother?
Yeah, it's the same. Speaking of Lawrence Washington, since you eliminated him, James Wardrop has moved up in ranks. All the Templar resources are at his disposal now.
What about the manuscript?
My sources in New York confirm that Wardrop has
The
it.
physics
I
on
also
it.
learned that he is here at the
Tie.
Congress in a heavy guard.
Shay,
It's windy.
find Wardrop. Get that manuscript.
This place is thick with Templar troops. Liam and I will make sure he doesn't escape.
Just fucking, just dead or alive jiggle physics on her cravat.
Sneak into the Albany Congress. It's a good thing we know where the city hall is.
Never heard of him. Cannot just let anyone inside.
Where is your commanding officer?
Well, so much for not being detected.
So what's so important about this Congress?
Who knows? They never tell us anything.
I like that there's just a calm conversation happening.
Okay. I am not entirely sure how I was supposed to sneak through this when there's like a million guards here.
Right after
Sounds
being
like-
seen, obviously.
Sounds like one of those things where either there's the one perfect route, or you just gotta take forever.
Yep.
Yeah, boring sneaking.
Remember this sugarcane?
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
That, I mean, it can't. They must, like, intend for it to be a different crop in Albany. I don't know
Yeah.
exactly.
I don't think that would grow in Albany.
That must be the Templar William Johnson.
Must
Perhaps
it
he
be?
has the manuscript.
Oh,
He knows where
jeez.
it is.
As I have stated
That
previously,
reminds me, I have to
I
attend to my
believe we
pineapple
need a
crop.
national union, granted by an
Oh, I
act of
gotta get,
parliament,
I gotta get
but
to the
bringing
grocery
greater
store.
independence to our
Oh,
colonies.
Jesus.
The French are an immediate threat, and we are ill prepared to face them.
There seem to be
put it
triangles
bluntly,
floating up from the ground.
The colonies must
Oh, that'll be
join
fine.
or die.
Oh, hey.
A rousing speech, Master Franklin. But do you truly believe Great Britain will grant her colonies autonomy?
They have
if
little
their
choice, Master Johnson.
scarves just didn't
You know the
move, it would
remoteness
be
of this
so
frontier
much
better
less
than most.
distracting.
Yes. But let us leave politics for another day. I wanted to thank you for your research.
Of course, of course. In the brief time I could examine that box, I could tell it was something unique. From ancient Egypt, you said? Well, as I mentioned in my letter, I am quite ready to electrify it.
Excellent. We will have the box delivered shortly. As for the manuscript, Captain?
How shortly?
I apologize, sir, but Master Wardrop refused to hand it over. He said the risks were too great.
The risks? I apologize. You will have the manuscript and the box in the briefest of delays.
You mangy excuse for a uniform. Run to Fort Frederick and tell Master Wardrop he had better cough up the manuscript post-haste.
Is he wearing...
Else I will have him scalped.
This guy's hat with its flaps or hood? Is he wearing
Can't let that lobster captain reach Wardrop.
Hold there.
Oh, it's fine, guys. Don't worry about it.
He won't catch you. Ha!
Oh man, zip lines.
Oh no.
Oh, this
You.
Not
What do you
the
mean,
person
you?
wanted.
I know there's a famous saying, but you should probably just shoot the messenger.
Oh.
Now to Wardrop and the manuscript.
Oh,
Give me the eyeballs.
Reload
cool
my
and
guns.
unusual, Shay.
There's always another way around a fort. Can I get up there? No. I just get over here though. Kind of hard to see where I can and can't climb.
Yeah, the textures on this one are just kind of all over the place. Oh shoot, I haven't had the chat open.
That's not happening just yet.
I'll shoot you with my gun.
I'll catch you. Company into next week.
Too far away. He's out of whistle range.
Bye.
Don't wake up. Don't wake up. Don't wake up. What? Oh, okay. Just as planned.
Huh.
Everything has transpired exactly as I designed.
Not on my behalf. Again, young man, we will make a soldier out of you.
How magnificent. The prelude to our revenge.
Hello.
Alright. It's the optional. It's the air assassinator.
Stand still.
The heavy soldiers in this game wear like the hats. I think they're supposed to be like a special kind of troop, but I can't remember what that is supposed to be.
Help! Men! We're under attack! That hooded man! Get him!
What? Oh, okay.
Whoop.
Got him inside! Stop!
In my sight.
Stop now!
Clear as day.
Stay on him! We'll run him down!
Oh. This is just teleported in.
Faster! We'll not be losing him!
Oh?
Yeah.
Quicken the pin!
Oh, come on.
These trains. Well, he also got kicked in the balls.
Sure did.
Oh, boy, howdy.
See, the thing is,
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
were you looking for the smoke bombs or the rope dart?
Either at this point. There we go.
Oh. Okay, I thought he was in one of the multi-kill animations.
I thought he was too.
Man, Wardrop is a tough son of a bitch.
Oh.
You literally can't hit him with anything other than... He counts as a captain character, so you can't... Nothing other than countering him and then hitting him a bunch works.
Yeah.
There.
You can shoot him. And captains are also susceptible to smoke.
I'll take that.
That is true.
You Templar dog.
Everybody's. Smoke bomb assassination.
Keeping the people free from your control.
How free will you
I
be
wanted to do rope dart
when the
things.
French undermine these
It's fair.
squabbling colonies?
Republicans are the best.
These colonies would be far better off without the
These
Templars
colonies.
pulling the strings.
We bring order from chaos.
Oh, okay, he made a
If
good point there.
everything
We
is
should let him go.
permitted,
Well,
No
it's
one
too
is
late.
safe.
He's already been shot.
Wow.
I've been shot, and I'm
I
good.
can't believe I can't believe the Templars can't
Even
handle
the
new
devil
ideas.
quotes scripture to suit his own
Where have you
purposes.
actually been shot?
Dang.
Shit.
Dang. That's...
Well, I'm glad to have you here.
Okay.
Okay, time to go.
We made it all the way to 28.
Oh, there's prosperity here. It's right there.
Come on, don't lose it!
Alright, there's so many guards.
Deny.
Can't slip away from us, you mangy dog!
I super can, though.
Can't see him anymore!
No, you can't, Wordsy.
I super can, though.
How about we do it without any legs?
That's tougher. Oh, he's gonna check. Oh, he's gonna check. Yeah, he's
No,
gonna check.
they're gonna fight each other.
Thanks, King War. Look at that.
The British are winning.
Well, there's like 8 of them. Yeah. I feel like if somebody's working on the hay bit, like the hay pile that you're hiding in, it should like make you move or something.
Yeah. I would have got him with an air assassination. if he hadn't
but
caught me
the captains, they're
somehow.
just trained enough to go, oh, let's duck.
All crowded around. You there! Stop!
You stop.
To get that money. Screams of pain never get old. It's the visceral crunch followed by the scream that that makes it.
Just like solid screen. Oh, I think that one's gone.
That one's getting away because Jay couldn't decide which direction he wanted to jump when he landed on the pole.
The shanty flew away.
In general, the shanties are a lot easier to get in this game than in Black Flag.
I would agree.
That's what I found anyway.
I'll find out later.
Alright. I gotta get back to our ship.
Coins!
Crime under control.
I love money.
My God, it's good to be English.
I didn't... Oh. There's
He
the
said
line.
it. My God, it's good to be.
I guess it was Rogue instead of Black Flag that they say that line.
What do you be needing today, then?
Oh, no appearance upgrades, huh?
No.
Another time.
We don't get to customize the appearance of Morgan just yet. Same with Shay's outfits. We don't actually get any outfits until a little bit later.
I mean, the Morgan looks pretty dope, so.
I really like the Morgan as a ship.
Like the ice ram is super cool. And
I like the ice ram because it gives the ship a really interesting silhouette.
I assume that, at some point you were going to go rogue. And it makes sense that, you'd be wearing the uniform up until that point. I mean, you could just, be a rogue, and they get the title from that, but I assumed it was more literal.
Oh, actually, this is going to turn into a super sailing game again, and the whole game just rogue wins.
It's actually a typo. This is supposed to be Assassin's Creed Rouge.
That's the next game. So now we got some sailing to do through the river valley.
Everything just keeps porting in this today.
Yeah, a little bit.
Somebody is on your Animus computer just typing in summon object guard, summon object supplies.
Summon object basketball.
Please don't, not again.
Summon object assassin.
Da-da-da-da.
So I kind of like sailing through the river valley because it feels different. It is much more perilous though because you got way less room to maneuver. Some of the ship battles in here can be a little bit scary.
Those all but mates.
I kind of wish some riverboat music was playing.
Captains at sea.
Well, to do it ourselves.
Why is the ship on fire?
Where's it giving you a beat?
I wish I could. That's exactly what Mark Twain imagined.
As he described in the Adventures of Huckleberry Finn.
That was perfect. Nice.
Alright, we got our resources.
Perfect.
Let's get out of here.
I, as a musician of any sort, couldn't add to that. It was the best it could have possibly been.
I can't believe the music has fallen that far.
Close down. Catch some wind.
Now that ship is about to sink immediately as soon as the timer runs out. 2, 1. And there it goes. It's right next to a beach, so I don't even know where it's sinking to.
The beach.
Just quicksand.
It's just coming apart. Everything below the waterline is just disassembling.
There's gremlins.
Ease off the wind! All down! All down!
I like how in the past 2 games, like whenever you find a ship, they're just like, yeah, it comes pre-installed with guys.
Yeah.
A pumpkin.
That's a pumpkin. And a barrel of whiskey. Extra special brand. Welcome to Sleepy Hollow.
Oh.
Pumpkins.
Pumpkins.
Oh God, please tell me there's like a side thing where they fight the Headless Horseman.
We aren't there yet, but there's a game where you fight Spring Hill Jack, right? And I see this is the game I didn't play, so I don't know, and it would be kind of neat if that was like a side op.
Alright. We got a treasure map on this here island. Or place. Not really an island.
Since the treasure map's here.
Pumpkin. I mean...
This has got to be a reference.
Yeah, they got...
There's pumpkins all over the place.
They wouldn't just put this in the game and be like, oh, Sleepy Hollow. Nothing.
Sleepy Hollow Church.
The Royal Swedish Academy of Letters has been founded in Stockholm.
Wait, what was that with the Swedish Academy of Leathers? That sounds like a foreshadowing.
No time for that. We got treasure to find. Our treasure map led us here.
Now you're just grave robbing.
Yeah, well.
You can't fool me, Zara. I know foreshadowing when I hear it.
We found a Templar artifact.
Oh, that's awfully non-specific. I was hoping it'd be something.
Zara. There is day and night cycles in this game, right?
Yeah, there is.
Okay. If a night cycle hits and we're here, come back to this church.
Is there something that happens?
There might be something that happens.
I don't think I've ever noticed it before, but...
All good citizens are asked to notify a governor, churchman, or educator at the first sight of a potential outbreak of disease. Should any man, woman, or child present symptoms of yellow fever or smallpox...
Alright, enough of that. I got business to do. Gotta talk to Hope.
You're late. The sky is getting temperamental.
That's not the only thing, is it? Master Franklin, sir. My name is Shay, and this is my associate Hope. William Johnson told us to give you these.
Ah. Thank you, but I'm afraid I must delay my experiment.
Delay it? Why?
The army confiscated my lightning rods. They are essential to conducting the electricity I need to vivify your box.
Master Johnson would not want you to have to wait.
Perhaps there is something you can do, then. Soldiers have been hauling things away all day. Perhaps they could tell you where they've taken my lightning rods so you could get them back.
At your service, sir.
Begin your investigation at the market near the docks. I will stay here and help with the preparations.
The British stole Ben Franklin's science.
Yep.
This is intolerable.
Was there... Did I miss some conversation with Ben, like...
Everyone is having metal confiscated nowadays.
Okay. So he went from, yeah, I'll do this experiment for you, the British, or the Templars, to other people showing up with the stuff. And I was like, well, yeah, I mean, I'll still do the experiment.
I think he's just interested in the experiment.
Basically.
I don't give a fuck about who
got
it to me.
No, we haven't missed anything to do with Ben Franklin, because everything that we have seen so far in today's stream is where Ben Franklin is in this game.
Yeah.
Oh.
So close.
Oh,
You didn't miss
so
that tree, you
close.
got it.
Oh, okay. Teaching me how to do eagle vision.
Listen, game, you may not know it, but we've been streaming this for a while.
I used eagle vision in the last quest.
You know where the warehouse is, soldier.
Aye, sir.
I hear the sound of rain, but I don't really see it.
Someone's just pouring some water out in the back.
Okay.
Or frying bacon.
Yeah, that
I'm
definitely
sure you're seeing things, but I'll
sounds a
take
lot
it
more
from
like
you.
frying something. Bunch of big boys guarding this bridge.
How big those boys are.
Those boys think they're big enough to guard that bridge.
Nah,
Did you see that strange stuff in Benjamin Franklin's garden?
I keep well clear of that place. They say that man messes with lightning.
Speaking of lightning, I reckon there's a storm coming.
Aye. Let's hope she demurs until we're off duty.
That's not a guard!
No, it isn't.
Sure, bring him, mate.
Wait, British guy!
No.
The fact that it plays, the noise of the tool firing when you select it keeps throwing me off.
Yeah. They don't really have a good
Yeah.
sound for equipping airsoft rifle.
They could just do the reload animation. Or the reload thing for the gun. Like, it'd be fine.
Into the corn pile.
The pile of corn.
I guess that's what this is supposed to be, but it still just looks like sugarcane.
Is that the last of it?
Yes, it is, sir.
Good. Put it with the rest.
They just stretched out the model. Like, I can see where it's like supposed to be the corn stalks, but they just kind of like stretched out the the texture. That's not good.
Nope. Loot the rods.
That can't be right,
I wonder what Master Franklin plans to do with these rods. The storm's getting
Raid.
worse. Better hurry back to Franklin.
There's the raid.
Yeah, stop Ben Franklin's survival horror evil experiments.
You know, running around in the storm while carrying lightning rods probably isn't the best idea.
It's the great. No, it's not. It's the greatest idea ever. What are you talking about, Zara?
Shay's just gonna hold his hand up in the air.
Stop! Stop now! Stop!
No, you
I
stop.
want to talk to you! You won't shake us so simply! I did not!
You won't shake us so simply.
Walks around a tree.
Okay, the lightning made it look like that other guy was facing you, so I was like, oh no. This is my favorite part of the parkour system.
Hi guys.
Rapid parkour.
Gotta get these lightning rods out of my hands.
Why can't I hold those lightning rods?
That.
That would be why, yeah.
Shay, thank goodness! Quick! Help me with the rods!
You could cut out this audio and do some stuff to it.
Science. if Benjamin Franklin's experiments looked like anything like this in real life, he was a very brave man.
It's a map. Where is that?
Portugal! Lisbon, I'd stake my life on it!
Make yourself scarce, Shay. The militia will be here any minute. I'm sure they will have questions.
What about you?
I'm a devoted housekeeper.
Right.
Alright. Portugal, huh?
Lisbon.
Portugal.
Thank you for your feedback.
It weirds me out that the rain is still going in the still frame.
We couldn't stop the rain in the memory.
Can never stop the rain.
I catch the rains down in Africa.
Anyway. That was that.
We did
The
it.
nearest bureau is near Mount Vernon. Hope will be expecting me.
Oh, got it.
Cut him off at the pass.
Do you think this is night enough to go to the church?
I'm not sure.
Because this is like quest line night.
Maybe.
I think so.
We'll go check it out. I feel like my footsteps in game are really loud all of a sudden.
Really crunching that dirt. Where's the church?
Where's the church?
Got lost.
The other way.
Keep your brown vest on your shoulder while you run. Hear ye, hear ye! All good citizens are asked to notify a governor, churchman, or educator at the first sight of a potential outbreak of disease. Should any man, woman, or
Alright. So you're in the right spot. I saw a thing you might need to interact
Archibald
with.
Cameron of Lockheil has been executed.
Can you go into Eagle Vision real quick? Okay.
That's weird.
Shoot it.
Don't shoot it just yet. One second. What? Okay. Go to church. Oh. Huh.
I might have to come back.
You have to come back. Because I think it should have already happened.
Modesty and practicality in mind in their
But,
dress.
well, we'll keep this
Silks
in
and
mind.
velvets
Yeah.
are only the luxury.
Get back to the ship.
I also learned a thing about what we might find there.
I mean, I guess it doesn't make... You can't include, too many, like, ancient puzzle dungeons in upstate New York.
Yeah.
But I was really hoping the Templar maps would lead to, like, platforming dungeons like the Assassin's Tombs.
Yeah. They don't really do a whole lot of that in the colonial games.
Yeah, especially...
Obvious reasons.
Yeah. I mean, you could... Plenty of room for puzzle dungeons. People making big stone buildings. Mexico and south of that. Less stone construction in North America.
Huh. Apparently.
Clearly, you haven't heard of the last
Fire!
could get Sleepy Hollow in Assassin's Creed 3 for a very similar type of Easter egg. I mean,
So, I guess the swivel gun, now you actually have to aim and it's less of like a rhythm game.
Yeah.
Oh god, oh. I thought you were just gonna ram them.
Nah. I want their materials intact.
Then I'll ram them.
Oh, there we go.
Man, Puckle guns are really good.
I thought you said Bakugans are really good.
Bakugan?
Also, this is a Puckle gun.
Free money.
Give me that cash.
We don't get any bounty from killing them, so just getting money.
Lose a trip too.
Bye. Forever.
Yeah, alright.
2 bends.
2 bends.
2 bends.
Spread our wings to the wind.
I wonder why this place is called 2 Bends. Oh, they still have the ship drift. Okay.
Oh yeah. That didn't go anywhere. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to progress further in the story.
Want to make sure you know.
Well met, sir. How fare ye?
Pretty good.
I need to restock on ammunition.
I cannot wait for the Assassin's Creed game where we play as an assassin with a big ass hammer as his like signature weapon. Or
that would be nice.
I just want like baseball swings.
Ooh, Scottish broadsword. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty. I just realized the Templar signature's in there.
Most excellent. My thanks.
Yeah, the sound effect of my footsteps has gotten way louder. I have no idea why.
Heavy feet.
Is there something in the water?
Can't make that.
I kind of loving this whole aesthetic they've got going on. The colonial architecture, the dismal weather, everything cold and miserable.
The shadow, or is it?
Huh? What happened?
Also,
This
Achilles
base
is
near
here
as large
now.
as London or Paris. Are you sure you can find this one place?
Saw it clear as day, Hope. It's a convent, right close by the harbor. I might have visited the sisters once or twice.
Given your present knowledge of the site, this duty falls upon you. You understand what must be done?
Find the precursor temple and retrieve the piece of Eden.
Finally obtained a ship for crossing the ocean. Have no worries. I will keep the
How do you
Morgan
guys
safe.
feel about young Achilles?
I feel like his voice is completely different.
Liam and I will leave straight away.
Yeah, I don't think
is
this.
unavailable
I don't.
at
I
present.
feel like old Achilles had
crew and ship
lots of
await.
gravitas. Like
Be
he was my favorite character from 3.
Pieces
And
of Eden are powerful relics.
The voice actor for young Achilles is trying really hard to be like dramatic.
yeah, it's hard to match like the presence that old Achilles' voice gave off because like when he said things, it was real soft, but
yeah,
you listen.
Welcome to Portugal.
That's not North America. Zara, you lied to me.
I did kind of lie a bit.
Feast of All Saints.
Son of a
What
bitch.
sight.
We went back to Europe.
And here I am, looking for a relic
Finally.
from the
Good
time
old
before
Europe.
Adam and Eve.
This is the only game that goes to
Strange
Portugal,
days
though.
indeed.
Afterwards, they realized their mistake.
That line is interesting, because does that mean that it's canon that that Ezio would have like located the Easter egg or the like secret video from his game and then spread that knowledge forward?
For a second there, I thought Easter egg referred to the Apple of Eden. That's its new name. It's the Easter egg.
The Easter egg of Eden.
Symbols floating in the air.
So we do get platforming puzzle dungeon, but we had to go back to Europe for it.
Yep.
That's where it was real popular.
And it's not optional.
Solve our jumping puzzle. Somebody's gonna trip on that.
Yeah.
Nope. Ah.
Go on the other side, yeah.
Who's having service right now? Where are you at?
Triangle.
Earth. This one is wind.
Fire and air.
Kind of
Or
you
would it be?
are the heart.
Well, if this is taking from, is it going to be like fire and steel or something?
No, it's just earth, wind, and fire.
Oh. Ah! How'd you remember that?
I missed. Well, we're a little late. Well, no, I guess not. We're early, I suppose.
Oh.
Alright, I should probably push it open too. Any interesting comments?
Nope.
Gotcha.
No.
We got
The ghosts are quiet tonight.
the works. People works. So what kind of service is the same thing repeated
It's
ad nauseum?
he's rehearsing.
Okay. And the people there with him are also rehearsing?
Yeah, they're helping.
Okay.
You've never been to a Catholic church, have you?
No.
I've only
Today on the stream, words that converse with Catholicism.
Please don't.
I got invited once, and then I said I'm trying to fall asleep, so they uninvited me.
I went to a Catholic service once with my stepsister and her family.
Did they do this?
Nope, it was a very much smaller church. There was a monk, though.
I've never actually been to a church service where they actually pray in Latin, but I know
must
that
be
they're
it.
out there.
The precursor.
But you have been to church services where there's a guy on an assassin in the Raptors doing a puzzle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Dave.
What do we have here?
I remember when I was younger, I had to go down
The
into the
artifact.
catacombs and clean the big, like, obelisk thing. Ugh. That was a
The precursor artifact.
yeah, it sucked. I mean, all the kids do it.
The cube.
Pick up object. Isn't this the thing from Doom 3?
I don't see how anything could possibly go wrong.
No.
We
Yeah,
touch it and it crashes the Animus.
that would be really funny, actually.
So, does anybody know what happened in Lisbon, Portugal in 1755?
Yes, an earthquake.
It is an enormous earthquake that like leveled the city.
Oh no. Oh no, Ubisoft. You can't do that.
So, it's in game they mentioned like a earthquake.
That was very much on purpose.
Okay. So people
yeah,
just keep fucking shit up, huh?
This is why. See, this is why you put these games in the far past, so no one gets offended when you do stuff like this.
I will admit this is a pretty neat set piece.
No, this is cool. I like this. It's just Oh no, that lady! She got hit by a building.
No time. Gotta get back to our ship.
Earthquakes are wild to me because they're like the one natural disaster where if you're just like in an open field, it's really nothing, no matter how bad it is.
Sinkholes.
I mean, yeah, basically, you could get knocked down.
I suppose I can fall over. Yeah. I was listening to a podcast they were talking about they're like earthquake dead. You're outside, you're at the beach or something. I don't know, earthquake. But like a sinkhole is just kind of like RNG. Oh, shucks.
Yeah.
I got sinkholes.
I mean, yeah, earthquakes are really, actually the only time you have to worry about an earthquake and you're not under like in a building is when you're in the ocean, in which case it causes a much more dangerous natural disaster.
Oh, ow. Oh,
Where did all this fire come from?
somebody's candle fell over. A lot of people's candles fell over. If you look behind you, would there be a lot of people?
Nope. I don't know. I know if you take too long, you just die.
Yeah, I would have.
Because I'm pretty sure the first time I played this, I got lost a couple times and I had to restart the checkpoint.
I can't believe we're trying to fucking outrun the earthquake.
Yeah.
I'll outrun you, Earth.
This is straight up like an Uncharted sequence.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
that was. It very, very much is, but you know that's not a problem, right?
It's cool.
But yeah, the earthquake in Lisbon in this 1755 was really bad. Like it basically destroyed the city.
Man, I can't wait for a future game where we just run through the Great Fire of London.
Dude on the stairs, you need to go.
Honestly, it's a DLC where you just run through Pompeii. Actually, they probably do already do that. It's like a 50-50 shot that there's this Pompeii sequence in the Odyssey.
How could God do this to them?
God had nothing to do with this.
It was me.
Those are sprites.
Yeah. That doesn't look good.
Memories stink. What's your opinion of this earthquake?
Really dislike this earthquake.
It's not a good earthquake. 0 out of 10.
Yeah, my grandfather died in this earthquake. I find this very insensitive. Wait, what?
I mean, Assassin's Creed has had stuff like that happen before, where like they have a historical event happening.
So what's the next city you want me to smite? What happened in Haiti happened in Portugal. A great earthquake. Thousands dead thanks to your damned manuscript.
No Pompeii.
Jay, a person cannot start an earthquake.
Mount Vesuvius is
meddling with these
visible in
precursor
Brotherhood,
machines
though,
could.
but
You saw the box, Hope. The temple was filled to bursting with that kind of power. You made me slaughter innocents!
How dare you!
You defend him? Achilles sent me in there like Macandal sent his man in Haiti.
What the hell's going on? Stop this!
The operation was delicate. Perhaps
You are shifting the earth itself. Who are you to decide what city falls next?
Get him out of here.
Achilles, whoa.
okay.
Get him out of here.
Liam is a fool if he thinks I'll leave this be. Achilles cannot be trusted. He must never find another precursor temple. I don't care that he's mentor, or that his family is dead. There's no excuse for this level of madness.
Liam just really doesn't want to kill people. You're a bad assassin.
You could say we're going rogue.
What?
You can say we're starting to break off from this
Only one
syndicate.
thing to do.
Snow.
You could say there's a lack of unity.
No, we can't say that.
Oh. There's no we're gonna break up the Brotherhood? Because of these revelations?
Oh.
You can say when asked how far this went, it was 2.
You were a fool to leave this door unlocked, Achilles.
It looks real smoky in here. Thought somebody was puffing a cigar. Are you about to fight Achilles?
Better believe it.
We kill Achilles in a massive continuity error.
There's no turning back now.
Kill Achilles and the Animus just flips the fuck out.
I had such hopes for you, Shay.
Achilles.
Damn, Achilles.
I have to do this.
And what is it you're doing exactly? Stealing from your brothers? Betraying me?
Someone must make amends.
Make amends? You have no idea what you're doing. The future of the whole continent, maybe the whole world, is tied up in that manuscript.
Perhaps. But we don't have the right to decide that future.
The right! We have the responsibility!
We are responsible for killing innocents and destroying cities. This mad grab for power.
If Lisbon didn't want to be destroyed, they
I
shouldn't
will
have
not
built
let
their
you
city near their
destroy
artifacts.
everything we have built!
Oh, Achilles fucking you up. Oh. Snow.
Assassins! Stop him! Stop Shay!
What?
They fired mortars at the assassins to get to escape. Are you shooting the mortars?
Hey, hold a moment, Squire.
What is La Vérendrye doing?
Stop! Hold! I can hit him from here. You! Stop! Hold! I need to talk to you.
I need to talk to you. That's something.
You won't hinder our plans. How could you, Shay?
Wait, is she straight up looking for you?
You shall perish! Halt!
Huh.
Won't you listen
I
to
wonder if you
reason,
could
Shay?
fight her there.
I don't think so.
Oh, she drops down.
Any exit. He's a
I
sly
don't
one.
think she did.
Resistance is not in your best interest. Desist.
You cannot escape!
That's not what
Totally
that's not
can,
at all.
though. The big soldiers for the assassins wear top hats and they have axes.
I'd like to see you run away now.
Oh. Get out of here.
Man, he just had no follow-up to that tackle, huh?
Yeah, basically.
He's coughing.
That's enough!
Give back the manuscript, Shay. I'm sure Achilles...
I cannot! I will not let this happen again. All those souls lost. One more hardly matters. Shay!
You shot him off!
Oh.
Mission complete. Free will.
You totally took damage! Fuck you, mission!
Listen, he landed just right on that fucking shelf.
Don't worry, words. He landed on that shelf on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Tuck and roll.
Whoa.
What is this?
Oh no.
A glitch in the memories. There seems to be more data. Okay, numbskull. I can't pull you out of the chair right now. You'll just have to see this through.
Jesus!
This is bizarre.
Lady
These
is
memories seem
rude.
to take place some 20 years after the one we just saw.
Are you certain?
Positive. This means... Shay must have survived that
Big
fall.
time skip.
If he is the man
Well-
I believe him to be, then he has.
Kind of.
Keep going.
The data is fragmented. This memory is incomplete.
Wow, I'd say Shay
Let's see what
sounds
I can
super
do.
important if it wasn't for the fact that
Listen up.
Zara didn't
We need
even
to
know this
find out
game
what Shay's up to.
existed until a
This
couple
memory's
years
gonna
ago.
look a little rough. But I'm like 90% sure sequencing this memory won't kill you.
I can't speak.
And what does it mean to be important
All right,
in
numbskull.
Assassin's
We
Creed?
don't know where Shay is or what he's doing there. So
Be
keep your eyes and ears
different,
open.
I want to know the reason Shay came to this place.
You heard the man. Let's move.
Look at our hair.
Or old Shay.
Wow. Good Foxy.
A lot like Caitlin.
A lot, yeah. Also, I think I need to look something up here.
Look, the memory's all fucked up.
Yeah, it
Look
is.
at the
We have 0 resources.
Yeah.
I forgot to
Oh,
actually
this is-
post that I was streaming.
This is part of the initiative
Whoops.
thing.
Alright. So yeah, everything is all messed up because we're in a fragmented memory.
That's awesome.
It's pretty neat.
Man, it'd be nice if they did some real wax shit with shaders and just had some full-on Inception folded world.
That would be cool. Man, I did a project once for when I was going to school for screenwriting to like design your video game based on a movie, and I chose Inception, and it made me realize that like that movie is like perfect for a video game adaptation.
It'd be really cool looking.
Quelqu'un est en train de manipuler tous les entrepreneurs du quartier.
Oh shit, the French.
Okay, so we're either in France or Canada.
I'm trying to active translate something.
With how tall these buildings are, I'm gonna guess we're in France? This definitely looks more like Mediterranean
trouvé? Ouais, Benjamin
climate.
Franklin
Than...
est à Notre-Dame.
Si on
se magne, on devrait le rattraper.
That should answer you.
Arrêtez de vous branler. Allons-y. Benjamin Franklin.
Oh.
That's who Shay is after.
Franklin traveled to England and France, and that guy said Notre Dame. Shay must be in Paris. Trying to show me what you got.
Eliminate the threat. Protect Franklin.
Well, of course he's in Paris. That's all France is, right?
Well, yeah, it's part of France for Notre Dame. You've
have
chosen.
clear satisfaction.
Ow. No. This is going poorly.
A little bit, but
It is not overly clear where I am supposed to be parkouring.
Stop.
Help! Somebody help!
Il ne nous échappera pas
He's
cette
saying
fois.
that.
Mysterious.
Shit!
What happened?
That's all the data we have. We can't explore this memory further. For now. Shay couldn't have died, then appeared in France 20 years later. We're missing something. Shay's memories are scattered in chunks throughout the cloud. The servers are messed up from the virus, so we
Oh, no,
can't
not the
access all
cloud.
of Shay's life at once.
God.
Gonna beat up that cloud.
Hit a wall and I'm busy with something. Why do you go meet Otto Berg? You'll find him squatting in one of the offices.
Oh, right.
Gonna go meet Otto Berg. Whoever that is.
This is gonna be fun.
I'm bored out of my skull. But orders are orders, and my orders are to stand right here.
And make my lip flaps not work properly.
Shay Cormac is an assassin.
It's not so work.
But he is unlike the ones you have used for your entertainment products in the past.
It's Daniel Cross, but then they updated him so he could still be in the game.
I believe Shay may be the most important assassin who ever lived.
Cesar, have you heard about Shade before?
Your
this
research will help me
game?
achieve something I have wanted for a very long time.
I can see his
Shay's
obviously
story
the
may have
most
something
assassin.
to offer you as well.
Really important.
There's another server we can access to get to the next chunk of Shay's memories.
Excellent.
I'm gonna need the numbskull back if we're gonna proceed.
Your next task is clear. But please reflect
on
what we have discussed.
I don't know if I don't know if you guys recognize it, but William Johnson was in Assassin's Creed 3.
Hey, I'm by the elevator. Get over here.
He was a little bit older, but he looked basically exactly the same.
He was one of the dudes on the evil team.
Yeah.
Also, that's like an
I
assassin.
got tired
role,
of waiting for
but,
Melanie's
with
stupid
assassins
repair
on it
crew,
instead
so
of
I got this
checkpoints.
piece of shit working well enough to get you to the lobby and back. I'll get your animus prepped while you're downstairs.
Okay, bye.
I've added the location to the next server on your map. Get going.
I expect her to curse every time she talks.
Shit, I forgot. The server's
Oh, there it
behind a
is.
level 1 security lock.
I have granted you level 1 security clearance. I trust there will be no further delays.
Great, now you can get into the server room. Once you restore the servers, I'll load the next set of Shay's memories to your animus.
I mean, they did evacuate the building.
Did he leave his history notes?
And you're in.
All right, time for more of this.
I did learn what this was, and it's way simpler than I thought. Like, there's harder ones, but they're usually just like you gotta bounce something off of something.
Yeah, these ones just seem like
All the beams
You
have
ju-
to touch one thing, and they can't. Yeah.
But there's like nothing.
All
Yeah.
points ready.
Begin.
They get harder.
Yeah.
Who are you?
A baby.
Don't you touch her. Oh, for God's sake, restrain him. You, give me the child.
No, it's mine.
Oh, shush now. You're all right.
I need Warren Vidic to die.
Elena. Calm down, Mr. Berg. I promise you I won't hurt your daughter. Who are you? My name is Warren Vidic. I work for Abstergo Industries. You quit the Utiyaga regiment and became a freelance mercenary in order to afford better care for Alina's cystic fibrosis. How's that working out for you?
Arkele!
I have an offer for you.
I don't work for people I don't know.
It's not that kind of offer. I'm going to remove an item from my pocket.
What is that?
This little pill? It's actually for her. Go on, little one. Have some medicine.
Stop!
There now. Isn't that better? This pill will cure her. It isn't on the market, but it can be yours if you agree to participate in a little training program I put together.
What does Abstergo need with someone like me?
Oh, you won't be working for Abstergo.
I just love that Vidic has
However,
become this cartoon villain of Abstergo
Abstergo could
Industries.
work for you.
What do you mean
I
become?
want one thing before I agree.
Name it.
That one there. He upset my daughter.
I understand. Gentlemen, release Mr. Berg. Jenkins, give him your gun.
What?
Now.
Yes, sir.
Satisfied?
It's a start.
Well,
Far Cry 5.
that guy that we literally just met. There's his
Great
backstory.
job, Numbskull. Data we have is pretty raw, but it's enough to move forward. Get back up here.
Wait.
Double time.
Stab this woman.
Looks like restoring servers also clears the virus
No,
from some of
she's
the
a
other
good,
systems.
she's a friend.
You are making excellent progress.
Oh.
Keeps on calling us an idiot. I don't like it.
Oh, this dude's hair.
Level 1 clearance
There's an
will
iPad
allow
on the
you to
ground.
use some of the other parts of the building as well. If you need to stretch your
Hey,
legs.
buddy, I think you dropped your iPad.
I saw that when we were walking by. I didn't see it.
From Melanie LeMay, Triumph of the Borgias.
Ooh.
Ooh, the Borgias. I never heard of them.
Smiley face.
Between anime sessions.
Oh, I can hack this person's computer. See this?
Okay, see, now
Yeah.
it can only... Okay.
Now it gets a little more complicated.
Now there's an actual puzzle element.
Yeah. Still really easy.
Hatham Kenway remains a controversial figure for me. I have great respect for him. After all, he was the Grand Master of the Colonial Rite, charged with finding a precursor site. Hatham was cunning and ruthless, but he had a streak of emotional weakness that ultimately triggered his downfall. He lost his father when he was a child, and the British Grand Master Reginald Birch raised him to become a Templar Knight. Hatham eventually learned that his father, Edward, had been an assassin. That he chose to stay a Templar, rather than follow in his father's footsteps, indicates to me that he believed he was already on the right path. When Hatham discovered that Birch was the one who murdered his father, he and his sister killed him in revenge. I believe this was the beginning of his downfall. Templars kill for efficiency, not petty emotions. When he discovered that his son Connor was an assassin working against him in the colonies, the same emotional weakness stayed his blade. A pity Connor did not show him the same mercy.
Yeah, Connor, you fucking dick.
Don't violate Connor's code of honor.
Computers repaired, 3 out of 20.
Connor has no honor.
Mostly rage.
They call him Connor.
His middle name is Honor. Connor Honor Genway. So this is a weird sequence.
A little bit. Touchy, touchy, touchy.
I'm liking this filter they got over this.
Are they getting him ready for death?
If I said that was the craziest shit I'd ever seen, would that be the most obvious statement ever?
Shay has been through a severely traumatic experience.
Okay. Second most obvious statement ever.
Continue exploring his memories. The best is yet to come.
Same as the other Kenways. Welcome back to New York.
Good to see you're feeling better.
Thank you. Mr. Finnegan, was it?
Sweet Mother Mary. Have we taken in the village idiot?
Barry! Remember, Shay, I'm Cassidy, and this is...
Barry!
You've been ill for weeks.
I hate to have been a burden.
See? He's a civilized fella.
Aye, for a clumsy deckhand. Probably fell off his ship half drunk.
Barry!
He's right.
If a movie was made about this, Barry would be played by John Lithgow.
What's going on?
Specifically the John Lithgow from the new Pet Sematary movie.
Oh, I forgot that was...
Then Metal Gear Solid 5 it up. Except you've got all your limbs still.
You wretch, how dare you!
Shut up, woman.
Ow!
Leave her alone.
Now what are you
I
going
like how
on
that
about?
delivered that line. He didn't seem particularly distressed.
Well, I
by
was
them
going
attacking
to,
his
but...
wife. Like, come on,
No,
guys.
you've made things
Seriously.
All right. Time for Shay to stop selling. Wrap it down.
And don't come back! Thank you, Shay. In my younger days, I could have taken them one-handed.
Why were these men bothering you?
The usual. They feel they're owed money because they're not harming citizens. Mark me words, those gangs are going to be the downfall of this city.
Wait here, I have something for you.
Gangs of New York.
Yep.
It won't do you any good walking around Starkers. Here, try these on. They were our sons.
I suppose if you're looking for trouble, you'll be needing these.
All our stuff. Thank you.
Thank you.
What a kindly couple.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen to them.
Don't you look a right gentleman?
Gas.
Did I have a book with me?
Just those peculiar weapons.
Thank you both. If you'll excuse me.
So what we're saying,
Manuscript
is
is
you
at the
killed
bottom
most
of the
people for nothing
Atlantic.
'cause you lost the book.
Yep.
Well, I mean, you know, his new deal was nobody should have this book, so.
And you're right, nobody does.
You again. You'll regret this. The Finnegans are dead. Hear me? Dead.
Probably not.
No, not the Filligans.
Putting your nose in other people's business ain't nice.
Dude, you just jumped off a roof.
You picked the wrong side.
Gotcha.
What have you and your friends got against the Finnegans?
I got no gripe. My boss sent me over.
And where's he set up?
You can't miss it. There's always black smoke rising from the courtyard of that building.
Bye.
So yeah, these are Shay's new duds. The long
Black and
jacket.
red.
No more hood.
That reminds me of a certain group.
I mean, and it's a like, since there isn't that much of a Templar uniform, I mean, it's just like a big coat with big shoulders, and it's, I mean, it's similar.
There's uniforms become a thing much later. Oh no, the gangs don't like us anymore.
Nope. The kind of neat thing about the gang hideouts is that since they are assassins, they to find the actual like gang leader, you actually have to like find him because he's hiding.
That's cool.
If only he could stand still for a second.
Stay out of our business. You are in huge trouble now.
You fight him while I run away. There, get him.
Stay out of our business. You mangy dog.
Jesus.
You run into him, boys.
Oh god, why? Oof, didn't have the gun equipped anymore. I picked up a throwing knife.
I have him in my sights.
Get him, boys.
Okay, I'm just gonna reload this. Because that turned into a complete mess.
He detected you pretty quick.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, the gang leaders have like several hiding spots that they go to. And you kind of need to track them, find out where they're hiding, and then you can take them down.
Okay, that's where that came from.
That's very good. And treasure chest. Need to get some of our money back after we spent it all on these swords.
Listen, nothing. What better thing is there to spend money on than swords?
Yeah.
Shay McCormack absolutely twisted coming home with 20 swords.
I'm the gang leader. Oh, come on.
For a day with this shit exploding all over the place.
I guess he forgot.
I'd like to see your feet.
Smoke.
This is a...
Yep.
Quick, help your master.
Whoa! Whoa! Okay.
Knocking your
I
best
forgot you
interest.
could see into the building. I thought he was like climbing up
On
sideways.
him. We'll teach you a lesson.
Ooh.
Rotten luck, old chum.
Okay.
Get him, boy. You got your best.
Oh, no, I can't counter kill him either.
No. He's the captain. That'll work.
Nope, it didn't. Oh, because I have to literally break his defense. I can't. Like, doing a counter kill doesn't actually count.
We have to find him again.
There.
We'll give you a lesson.
I guess it makes sense for people like the captains. They're supposed to be trained, so they can
Whoa!
Bye!
Holy moly.
Space with you.
This new jacket is giving me powers.
Bring out Neo.
I can understand why the Templars do what they do. Shit.
But yeah, it's kind of like hunting down the captains is kind of a neat mechanic when it works properly. When you don't screw it up.
It's got pretty big claws there.
It's a cool mechanic, like having to go and hunt down the guys in like, because I think sometimes they'll go and actually hide in like hiding places, and you have to find them. It's a neat mechanic, but it can be a little difficult.
Finally, we've reclaimed something for Britain.
Look at all that stuff to do.
But we're Irish words, we're not British.
That will help us smoke.
Be at ease, Master Cormac. We are friends. The Finnegans were worried you might take matters into your own hands. I am Colonel George Monroe.
Colonel?
I came to help, but I see I am late. Thank you for dealing with these foul criminals. They were a blight on New York.
What do you care? You redcoats are nothing but landlords. The townsfolk here are grinding away, trying to make a living.
I cannot blame you for having that impression. Some of my comrades have been less than helpful. But I take a different approach.
And what is that?
I care. I want to see these colonists safe and prosperous.
Noble
I'm sure
words.
he cares.
Perhaps actions will convince you otherwise, Master Cormac.
How would you give us the gun?
We already have guns.
Or some sort of weapons upgrade.
Reclaim what they have stolen. Now let us use some of that money for the good of the city.
So,
I realize you have no reason to
so
trust
on
me,
top of
Master.
all of the
You said you were a friend
collections,
of the
like
Finnegans.
the
Yeah.
collectibles
Their
that
late son.
they basically ported over from Black Flag, they also ported
much
over
like
like
him.
the economy
How so?
He
system
cared.
from
He wanted
Brotherhood.
to do good by the people. We shared a dream.
The complete Assassin's
that of
Creed.
making the world a better
There
place.
is a lot of busy work to do in this game.
Full bellies, warm clothing. Freedom from want is the greatest freedom of all.
It almost sounds like you have goodwill towards the people you govern.
I do not govern, Master Cormac. I merely assist. See
I'm
this
such a
neglected
nice
edifice,
Templar.
Master Cormac? We can make it better. Urban renewal.
He didn't say
is a
anything
new
about being a
science,
Templar.
but one that has already proven effective.
He has a cross on his belt.
I've arranged
Ignore
for
that.
resources.
What?
You
No!
to improve that building.
Renovations is not capitalized.
That's
Can't believe this. We had to stop this fiend in his urban renewal. I'm not even sure that was a term back then, so it sounds weird.
What fine
They
work.
need to stop
The
this
neighborhood
wind
will
in
be
his
much better now.
city planning.
I suspect New York will prosper under your watch, Master Cormac.
Income
You can do
increased to
great things
420.
for this city and its citizens.
Nice!
After all, a man needs purpose.
Blaze it.
Farewell for now, Master Cormac.
It's 9:17 and just blaze.
Do not get shot. Well,
I got shot a lot.
No, yeah, you
I
should-
really wish that the feedback actually did have an impact on the game.
Oh, what's the feedback? You could leave a comment.
What is this post?
Well, as you keep on giving ones, the developers
Colonel
keep
strikes
getting
me as an
more
honorable
lives,
man.
so it just gets worse and worse
Someone
as
who
you go
wants
on.
to do what's right.
That poster said
He
anti-slavery
may have a
rights.
point. With everything that has happened. With what I've done. I can't
I'm
change the
happy.
past. But maybe there's a future for me here. And maybe, just maybe, I can do what's right this time. I should head back to the Finnegans. Let them know I'm fine.
See you later, Colonel Monroe.
Yeah.
I'm glad they made the shirts easier to get.
Yeah.
Roll
how
boys roll.
fucked up would it be if you just didn't go back to the boat at all after this point in the game?
Yeah, the rest
It
of the
was
game
in-
just takes place in New York, and that's it. Can I go down in these things? I don't think I can.
I'm realizing that this game so far is shaping up to be reverse Assassin's Creed 3.
I mean, yeah, this game basically like sets the stage for Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah, it's the
like quite literally.
Shay, Colonel Monroe told us what happened.
You, sir, are a fool. But thanks.
Master Cormac, I am sorry to bother you when you were barely out of your sick bed.
No, I've had enough of being cooped up.
Then perhaps you could get a friend of mine out of trouble. He discovered a nest of criminals developing strange weapons. Look at these. Bullets as loud and bright as firecrackers. If we might have a moment alone.
Oh my.
I should be over there.
His name is Christopher Gist. And he
Yeah.
might be in over his head. I fear these brutes will hang him like a dog.
I will not let those outlaws have another victim.
Good. The villains are entrenched at Old Fort Arsenal. I have urgent business in Albany. Please tell Master Gist to join me there.
Albany.
Did you hear, dearie? They are hanging a man in the old fort. Oh, 'twould be a shame to miss that.
Jesus.
Man, that delivery.
Yeah, I can't believe the acting's peaked.
Now we have firecracker darts.
I mean, cool. I love a noisemaker you can deploy at distance.
I'll go this way. If I wasn't on a timer, I'd go and get that prosperity.
I will not repeat myself.
I won't. Because I'm dead.
Very true. Oh no.
Stop!
I was stuck in a loop.
Slip away like that. Have a shot. Ready to fire. Fleeing is futile. You're on our territory.
I know, we're on their territory. What do we do, Zara?
Another troublemaker, eh?
Christopher
I
Guest.
like-
Oh.
I'm Shay Cormac.
Charmed! But what are you doing here, if you don't mind me asking?
The Colonel sent me.
Animations on stairs.
Any breathing space.
They've done another cool thing with Shay's
To
animations.
find him again.
He's so much more brawly than everybody else. Like, huh. Maybe just because he's a dagger and sword. I
Could
like
be.
it.
Good show, Shay. Ran them right out of their own den.
Well, I was looking for a new place to live.
I like this guy.
Well, don't put your name on the door yet. There may be a few men left on their ship. Look, the bird is nested right over there.
Fucking bird!
What is she doing there? That's my ship, friend. Begging your pardon, but I must go fetch her back from those louts.
Oh, wait! I can hardly let you do that alone.
And if you can, then.
Love this fucking cowboy.
Yeah, I know.
I've heard
your
this
wits
dude's
about you,
voice
Shay.
before.
Criminals are everywhere, and most of them look just like
Richard
law-abiding
something.
citizens.
And they've been harassing the people who've nursed me back to health.
Sounds like good folks.
They are. Perhaps you know them. Barry and Cassidy Finnegan.
I've never met them, but I knew their son. Careful now. These ruffians can be anywhere. You can draw them out by making noise.
Oh, I've got something better than that.
Well, you seem to be more than capable of taking care of this matter.
Gang stalkers. others. They hide and wait and try to attack unseen. So yeah, it's the same mechanic as the captains in the gang hideouts. But they hide in various hiding spots, and if you get too close, they'll jump out, attack you, and then run and go hide again.
I tell you what, I shall find a new crew for your vessel, in case you have to leave post haste.
Oh, there's nobody here.
What's with the demonic whispering?
It's to let you know that they're close.
I got you.
Nope, we don't.
Huh. Is this the first time that there've just been a lady enemy type?
I think so.
Not the first time, but this is the first time they've been this numerous.
I'm trying to...
We fought 2 in the last game.
But they weren't... They were just enemies. They weren't like an enemy type.
True, it was... one was a gym, I guess they did just use like the multiplayer animation set.
I'm so glad
I'm not here.
There was... She just straight up wearing a wig, too.
I think her hair is just white.
Yeah, probably a powdered wig.
Can't believe we're fucking murdering grannies now.
Okay, yeah, Christopher Guest's voice is Richard Dumont.
That's him. Okay, he does like voice direction and stuff too, and every project he's worked on I've enjoyed. He's really cool.
He's got a good voice.
He does this voice.
Aha. I see you. Oh, you're just a normal guard.
Let us have a word, chum. Get back here, you filthy swine!
Talk shit, get hit.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. Shay doesn't mess around.
Man. A lot of Richard Dumont's credits are additional voices.
Yeah, that's a lot of people's credits.
Well, fair.
You got the big like 15 people that you always hear. I usually work for the similar studios and they get shop around a lot, but yeah, a lot of people who get additional voices is just steady work.
He was on Beyblade.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He voiced Crusher, crowd member A, and director.
Anyways, a lot of people in like anime who they do a lot of.
Now you see me?
Wow, that's just a lot of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, when they sneak up on you like that, they do a lot of damage. I put that guy to sleep up at the top of the tower, and I guess he just fell off and died.
Richard Dumont was on Are You Afraid of the Dark as Sardo.
I
don't
remember
know.
who that is.
Same.
Wonder what episode that was.
He was on 8 of them. So... Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder... I think I might know who that is, actually.
Is it me?
It is you. Congratulations.
You guessed it.
Finally, my memories are returning.
Get out of
Now I know who I must seek revenge against.
The
She's a
assassins.
fine ship. And true to my
Yes.
word, I found a crew for her. I did leave one position unfilled, though. Tell me, Shay, do you have a first mate?
Okay, honestly, if I heard this guy talk to me
He's
in real life, if a
long
guy
gone.
came with this
Then
voice,
I
I
apply
just
for the
assumed
post,
he wasn't
Captain.
real.
What do you mean?
I'm
Yeah,
aboard.
basically. I hope you like him because he's our first mate now.
He sounds like he's narrating like a 1930s radio drama.
A little bit.
Welcome to Subway.
As your first mate, may I suggest our next destination?
He absolutely would call
The
himself a
Colonel will be
sandwich
expecting
artisan.
me to report back.
My thoughts exactly. Colonel Monroe said he'd be in Albany.
It's been over a decade since I played the games, but he's reminding me, probably more like 15 years, but he's reminding me of Captain Quark from the Ratchet and Clank for some reason.
I can hear it.
Splendid!
Cork definitely has more of like that superhero. Whoa! Like he draws out things more.
I mean, this guy is pretty superhero with his voice.
It's close. I super agree. I can definitely hear it.
Another day in New York
Captain's at
City.
the helm!
All right, where are we going, Shay?
Going to the river valley.
I want to go to McDonald's.
We're not going to McDonald's.
Oh, please.
We have food at home.
Oh, come on. I want chicken
Alright,
nuggets.
where's you were going to McDonald's?
Yay!
I'd like one black coffee.
The Colonel waits in Albany. I wonder what he has in mind for us to do next.
Us? I thought you just wanted to check in with Monroe. Not sign me up for the army.
Not at all, Shay. But I admire the Colonel's ideals and want to make them happen.
What kind of ideals?
Secure borders, prosperous farms, fair trade. We need those in these wretched colonies.
Sounds like a high-minded utopia.
It rather does. Want to help make it happen?
Colonel Monroe is an intriguing man. And he
Man,
certainly seems honorable.
They're just not even being at all subtle with how
We'll
you
head for
recruit
Albany.
into the Templars.
After
Huh?
that, I'll see.
Splendid. Full sail ahead, lads!
Come on, Shay, we must retake the Holy Land.
It is kind of funny because, like, they know that Shay is an assassin. So they've been basically dancing around the actual word Templar for a while now.
We are individuals as part of a philanthropy group that believes
Drop anchor!
in making correct decisions for the rest of mankind.
May the Patriarch of Understanding guide you.
The Patriarch of Comprehension.
In good health, I see.
Thanks to the captain here.
'Tis a fine vessel, Captain Cormac.
Thank you, Colonel Monroe.
Master Gist, did you learn more about our conspirators and their new weapons?
Well, only that their base of operations is a French fort further downriver.
It's a little close for comfort, isn't it?
If the French have installed a fort in our territory, they are likely preparing an assault. New York could burn. Will you join us, Master Cormac?
Aye. Enough innocents have died already.
Might I suggest we improve our vessel? The Morrigan is good, but with a few more supplies, she could be unstoppable.
He's gonna try and sell.
There's a French outpost nearby, I happen to know.
Like, seriously, this dude is like the
I like the sound of
gamiest
that.
voice, so like, I don't know why. It feels like this guy should be like a narrator, not an actual character.
And so, Shay Cormac entered into the menus to upgrade his new ship at the French outpost.
What is this guy doing?
Standing around. Now he's waiting.
Get back to work.
Alright, well, don't know shit about it. I was working.
I guess this is his job, to stand here and wave at me.
What sort of business are the French up to there? Just occupying the territory?
It is an economic incursion more than a geographical one. Some of the ruffians are sponsored by enemies of the colonies. They intend to undermine local authorities.
I've heard they steal from civilians and resell essential goods for 10 times the price.
It's always the little fella who gets skinned.
Full sails!
Colonel,
University?
you and Gist here seem inspired.
Not far
Is there
now,
something in the
Captain.
water? Or in the whiskey?
Now why do you say that, Master Cormac?
I think Shay here is skeptical about our intentions towards our fellow man.
I understand, but there is no reason. I simply want these colonies to be a place of
What'd
safety,
you say?
development, and purpose.
I said.
I thought rich men wanted them to be a place of profit.
Good shooting, boys.
I am not a rich man, Master Cormac. Money is a means to an end, not an end in and of itself.
Green in name, says you. I think it's a fine end to a game of cards.
Flotsam, sir. Could be valuable cargo.
Got some stone.
Friendship ended with assassins. Templars are a new friend.
Can't be far now.
Only Templars is crossed up to gentlemen with philanthropic intentions.
Wait, is this the French outpost? Yes, it is. Okay.
These philanthropic intentions will serve us well, won't they, Shay?
Love Gist.
I will be providing additional commentary for Gist.
Just ASMR.
And then you go into the long.
ASMR. Just convinces you to join the Templars.
Pet dog.
Aren't those assassins feeling leaving you a little unfulfilled?
Cette vie de pionnier est rude, mais je l'aime.
Whoa, hey!
No need for that kind of language.
We
By which I mean French.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got gang hideouts and outpost raids are newly introduced activities. Are there any more hiding, laying in wait?
I don't think so. I think that's pretty much everything.
Oh.
The game can finally begin for real.
So recently I watched someone do like a playthrough of Minecraft Story Mode, because bringing our topics of bringing in other games we're talking about this one. And it is like... Basically they decided to like make a Minecraft game, but they decided to keep the tone and mood almost of The Walking Dead.
It gets wild.
It's not good.
I'm excited for those games to be coming back. I'm not excited on how they came back, though.
Yeah.
Arrête de gueuler, Henri. Fais ta patrouille, on en reparlera demain.
I should play Tales of the Borderland at some point and finish it through. I played the first episode and then never kept up with it.
Ça marche. Va rejoindre Tremblay.
Hé, là-bas!
Réveille-le.
Capturé, c'est un alarme!
Okay, fine.
C'était quoi ça?
C'était rien que ton imagination. Va te faire foutre, l'anglais. Je vais la faire ailleurs.
Donc je me suis enrôlé pour une autre année.
Well,
Vraiment.
that didn't go so well.
It just didn't work out.
I decided to Google it. Ubisoft is headquartered in Montreal, France, so I guess it is actually French.
Is Montreal in France?
I mean, we have New York, New Jersey.
But it's not called New Montreal.
Portsmouth.
Used to be called New France.
It is New Montreal.
Well, see, I didn't know. Every time I heard about them being in Montreal, I just assumed the Canadian one.
Allez, maniez-vous un peu. Je sais que vous vous emmerdez, mais c'est pas une raison pour
Steal
être
the
moins
first
vigilant.
key.
I auditioned for some French parts.
Jean,
Like,
et la Violette,
and it
vous
was
allez
me
patrouiller le côté nord.
reading French parts. It sounded a lot like this. It's not good.
Ne bouge plus. C'est pas ce qui peut nous tomber dessus.
I really kind of wish that it was happening in the future, like all the games, like they take like super care for all the cultures except France, where they're just like walking stereotypes.
Je sais que vous vous emmerdez.
Allez, je vais
C'est une raison pour être moins
We just
vigilant.
see the French and they're just eating trees and drinking wine.
Raison de terre. No?
Jean et la Violette,
The incorrect
vous allez
direction.
patrouiller le côté nord.
Step on your guts.
Soyez alerte. On ne sait pas ce qui peut nous tomber dessus.
I had to jump to get it.
Allez, maniez-vous un peu. Je sais que vous vous emmerdez, mais c'est pas une raison pour être moins vigilant.
Just back here now.
Donc je me suis enrôlé pour une autre année.
Vraiment? Attends. C'était
Jean et la
Kinda out
Violette,
of sight. Could you
vous
see
allez
them?
patrouiller le...
You just unlocked
Oh,
new
that.
possibilities.
Je crois que je peux l'atteindre.
Who said that?
You just unlock new possibilities? Jay's just being a cold motherfucker.
Those guys just, they don't even know.
No, they never will.
Fuck your bell.
Non, non, pitié, je ne veux pas mourir.
Like that's a good one-liner for stealing a key, but
There's a lot of guards there.
Très bien, ne bouge plus. Je vais sortir du royaume.
Well, nothing for it but murdered between 2 and 12 dudes.
Yeah.
it like
Oh, quick, get in the closet from Dead by Daylight.
I was watching some people play that game earlier. I kind of want to get some people to play it.
Every time I install it, nobody plays it.
Really?
And then I have to uninstall it. Can't make room for stuff.
Je crois que ça vient
Just the
là-bas.
rope dart and then like the V trigger.
Hide before free kills. You're powerless.
There. Everyone's dead.
You touch your pockets.
Give me your stuff. Now let's get to this stupid warehouse. I remember when I played this the first time, I had a lot of trouble with this mission too.
That would be telling.
We got our materials for upgrading the ship, so just like Gis told us to do.
Good show, Shay. Now let's use those materials to give the Morrigan more firepower. We will
See,
need more
he just
powerful
sounds like
guns
he's
before we
narrator.
approach that fort. Go to your cabin to arrange the work.
Yeah, he just has a real narrator voice.
Fakest ass voice I ever heard.
Mm-hmm. We've finally got our mortars back.
Everybody's done.
Also, now we can change the appearance of the Morgan.
Can we make it look like a spaceship?
The elite sails. Wolf sails. Oh, those are equipped. The jackdaw sails.
Yeah. They are not what we had as sails in the last game.
No, they aren't.
Similar.
Just if you want to be fucking septuple pirate. Ooh.
The Experto Crede. The Falcon. The Kraken.
Oh.
Blackbeard's figurehead. The Avalon. British Lion. The Aquila. The Morgan's figurehead, which is really boring. Just a thing.
Kind of like it though.
The Wolf figurehead. The Jackdaw's figurehead. Wheels are all fairly standard.
Yeah. Give me a weird ass wheel. Something with a skull in it.
The Wolf wheel is pretty weird.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
I think. Yeah. You also have a bank station in your captain's cabin, so you can collect money from down there. We've also unlocked the outfits for Shay.
How was the swimsuit?
Just go right back to the assassin outfit. Just
yeah.
No sell, but wait, does it even change your? Does it give you back your beard?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It's still clean shaven.
Is there a Templar outfit we can give him, and just like later on when he realizes in Templar, so is there Templar outfit? So later when he figures out who he's with, like he accidentally shocked even though he's wearing their uniform.
We also have everyone's robes.
Arctic Explorer.
The Assassin Killer outfit is pretty good. The Arctic Explorer outfit is really good. I definitely.
No, we should only wear that one when it's the middle of summer. And we're in like the Caribbean.
Those fucking hats.
Yeah, Shay's got some good outfits.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, because they're not afraid of breaking like the one style.
Okay, you gotta get that Viking.
The Viking armor, Templar Enforcer, the Templar 11th century armor.
Put that on. Put that on.
There's some good outfits in this one.
Yeah, Shay better be wearing the Templar 11th century armor when he finds out he's a Templar now. Like, how
far can I take this?
Yeah.
And now we're flying a British flag.
Splendid! That fort and the defenders will tremble before the Morrigan.
Captain has the helm!
Give me some.
Your ship is in
Like,
fine
we were
form,
playing
Master Cormac.
like an RTS, and that guy is like
resistance.
just giving us visual.
I rather hope the frogs offer some, else this will be a dull day.
Never wish for battle, Master Gist. There is plenty around here for any of our lads.
Now then, we need to build barracks in order
Besides,
to
if we
train
find the
troops.
fort's commander, the French will surrender. No?
Indeed, that is a sensible strategy. But we will have to wear down the fort's defenses first. Otherwise, they will just dig in like a wounded bear.
You know, I used to think like Assassin's Creed was primarily like a stealth-based series.
There's our target!
something stealth.
Knock her down like a game of nine pins.
Begin by hitting her towers.
Like a Deus Ex or something like that, or no?
Nope.
Ready to fire, sir! Fire! She's weakest right there, reinforcements,
Fire!
Fire! Cannon ready! Fire! That's got them!
You're so off from the original mouse up right now.
That's their weak spot!
I don't understand, how does he even, like, still have to assassinate dude? It sounds like a straight action game to me.
I mean, we'll get there.
Fire!
We definitely do some assassinating of people. Although we're not really an assassin anymore.
They are firing a volley!
Catch some wood! Taking a hit, sir! Fire! Fire!
It's gonna be a triple assassin for farming simulator.
Fire!
That's that Stardew Valley multiplayer.
It works. I know that much.
Fire! We missed! Fire! Hammered us that time!
The dragon coming back.
Fire!
Oh boy. Ouch.
Fire!
They are firing a volley!
Lose all the tricks out to the wind!
The nice thing about the puckle guns is that you can just keep shooting them. Just keep pumping damage into something. Rather than just getting shots at weak points.
Get the main spree!
More sail! Give me more
Infiltrate the fort via the docking zone.
I mean, it's technically correct. They could have been a little bit more artful.
Out of my way. You got French lookouts to kill.
Ooh, it is all on fire.
Arrête! Je veux te parler.
I forgot this wasn't Black Flag, in which all of your pirates are just on the fort attacking it. I actually do need to infiltrate.
I think that makes more sense.
It makes a lot more sense.
Like, in Black Flag, like, I would imagine, because, like, in a bunch of war, like, big important people got killed by random soldier 8, like, all the time. I don't see why in Black Flag that wouldn't happen to your target. Why there wouldn't be some dude that just, like, you get to the top and you're like, stabbing him. I got him, Captain!
Yeah.
That's one. Nope.
Oh, you just got Uncharted.
Attends là! Reviens ici!
None of you can chase me while I'm on the rooftops.
Everything's on fire and exploded, and you look up into the smoke, and there's just some fucking asshole.
Too far away. Gotta get closer to shoot that guy.
How'd you guys feel that's how you die?
Somebody sleep darts you and then kicks you.
Nice, yeah.
Well, at least I'm unconscious first.
He woke up for that, though.
Okay.
Oof.
I see the axe guys have been return.
I haven't done any of the health upgrades yet, so that's why I've got no health. There.
Le chasseur.
Say, it has been so long. Were you on a special mission?
Yes. From Achilles.
How interesting. So am I.
Don't make me do this, Le Chasseur!
Do what? Assassinate me?
I
thought that was your specialty.
I was blocked.
We could both just leave.
Ah, but then I would tell your brothers that you are alive. You have to kill me, Shay.
Environmental.
Well,
I really wish we were wearing the Templar armor right now.
I didn't even get a chance to block that attack.
Fortunately, gotta
it.
grind that out.
Yeah, I gotta get the health upgrades. I maintain that like his first volley should not have hit me because I hit the counter button for that.
Don't make me do this, Le Chasseur!
Do what? Assassinate me? I thought that was your specialty.
We could both just leave.
Ah, but then I would tell your brothers that
Maybe
you
you
are
should
alive.
at least wait
You
until
have
your
to
arm.
kill me,
Oh,
Shay.
I thought his arm was in a sling for a second there.
Come here. Gotta throw you into this barrel.
Call that fighting?
God, just like the short thrust to the throat is. It looks really brutal for how much damage it actually
You are
does.
always good at your business, Shay.
I like Shay's like
As were
more
you.
brutal. Like it's cooking
Tell
to the
me.
point.
What are you doing inland?
So like
Special weapons. Poisonous gases to use against colonial authorities. I
They're
am
just
a delivery man.
like Achilles was a bad dude.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Be swift.
They really go out of their way to make the assassins like just giant dickholes in this game.
Yeah.
They're your villains.
It's like words, you described it perfectly that this is the reverse Assassin's Creed 3 because in Assassin's Creed 3 you get a list of a bunch of Templars and you have to go kill them all. In this, you pretty much know who all the assassins are already, and now you spend the rest of the game pretty much hunting them down one by one.
Well,
So this is also, I guess, the explanation for why there weren't any real assassin outposts in North America in Assassin's Creed 3 then.
Yep.
Yeah. But like it goes even further than that because like in the beginning of Assassin's Creed 3, what did we do? We went with
Chasseur was
Haytham
right.
to go build our
had
Templar
no
order
other
and meet all
choice.
the cool enemies we're gonna fight
Assassins
later
find
on.
out I'm alive.
And then we just
They'll
did that in
come
this
after me.
game where we did training with them and stuff. Like this. And they don't seem like bad people when you start off. Like Le Chasseur, we just met him and he seemed kind of evil from the get, like his whole facial features and everything. But Achilles,
though,
good.
In Assassin's Creed 3, we probably should have seen this coming when Achilles trained Connor on bioterrorism.
Yeah, that was a big.
I hope we don't kill out a wall, That'd be a bummer. Oof.
Oh, well, maybe. Yeah. Shouldn't be doing crimes.
Everybody's doing crimes. Although Adewale is assumed to have sailed back to the Caribbean at this point.
Don't think that'll save him. The boat.
That's true. We did go to Portugal.
We're coming, and then we blew it up.
Been to Portugal. Where can't we go?
Portugal too.
Let's go to Japan.
I could have made a really good joke there if I could remember what any of Portugal's colonies were in this era. Brazil. Dang it.
Portugal too, I told you.
I bungled it. Anyway, it seems like a good place to stop.
Well.
There we go. I have to press Alt-Tab to get out of the game window so that I can move my mouse away. But when I do that, the Tab button is like the map button, and so when I press it from the map, it just closes it.
Huh.
It's quite strange. Anyway. So yeah, that was the beginning of the Templar side of Assassin's Creed Rogue. There's still plenty left. We got a lot of friends we have to murder.
What a shame.
Well, they shouldn't be killing people. I could have
Murder is
used,
wrong, Stab.
I could have used a better word for that.
Coulda. It's fine.
I didn't. In any event, thank you for watching, and thank you all for joining me. Please check out all these other people and their wonderful streams.
Zara, did you watch her last stream? That was not wonderful.
I didn't catch the end of it. I watched like the first chunk of it.
I can tell you firsthand, amazing.
Wordsy died.
We should mention on Thursday, there might not be Paper Mario for a little bit.
Oh yes,
yeah,
that could be a thing. And I guess Dice, you did just wrap up System Shock 2, so you'll probably have something special planned. If not next week, then the week after.
Mm-hmm.
So exciting things happening. Tune in when able. Good night to one. Good night to all.
Good night.
May the Father of Understanding guide you.
Wait, you're a Templar?
Hey, what's up?
Now kiss my ring.
Shane.